Sir, just 1 second. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Faculty of Law, Integral University, Lucknow, and Law Teachers India, I warmly welcome you all to the final session of our 15-day online capacity building program on AI technology and law. Over the past 2 weeks, we have had the privilege of engaging with some of the most distinguished experts in the field, covering a diverse range of themes at the intersection of law, technology, and society. From understanding the foundations of AI in law to exploring its implications for justice delivery, cyber laws, intellectual property, blockchain, ethics, privacy, and data protection, every session has offered us fresh perspectives and invaluable insights. Today, we bring this journey to a close with a session on artificial intelligence in administration of justice in India. And to guide us through this, we are honored to have with us Dr. Chintan Pathak. Before I introduce him, I'd also like to remind all participants that immediately after this session, we will be holding the valedictory event of this program. We kindly request everyone to stay back for 15 minutes after the session as we mark the formal closing of this academic journey together. Dr. Chintan Pathak is a nationally recognized techno-legal expert with over 2 decades of experience at the intersection of law, technology, and education. He is the managing partner of Dr. Chintan Pathak and Associates, consultant at India's first digital wellness center, Cyber Care Clinic, and president of the Child Online Protection Foundations of India. A pioneer in cyber law and digital safety, Dr. Pathak has conducted 570 plus trainings and seminars across India and led awareness campaigns that have empowered 2.5 million students, parents, and professionals. He regularly advises corporates such as ONGC, Adani, and Asian Paints, as well as police departments and corporative banks on cyber law, security, and RBI compliance. An acclaimed educator, he has taught at the Gujarat State Judicial Academy, Gujarat State Police Academy, and premier universities including GNLU, NFSU, Delhi University, and Parul University. He also contributes to policy as part of the Prime Minister's Cyber Suraksha Kavach initiative. Holding a PhD in cyber laws, data protection and privacy, and credentials as certified cybercrime investigator, Dr. Pathak continues to drive change as lawyer, educator, and social entrepreneur, shaping safer digital futures. With that, I'm delighted to invite Dr. Pathak. Sir, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much for the precise introduction.
Thank you, sir, for joining us today.
It's my pleasure. I'm sharing my PPT. Just tell me that whether it's visible or not first. So I
Yes,
hope
sir.
my screen is visible.
It is visible now.
Right. Okay. So first of all, I am really thankful to the Integral University, the law teachers of India, Dr. Kalpesh Gupta sir, to organize this very meaningful capacity building program. This is the second edition. I am enough fortunate that I am also participant in this second edition as a faculty. I apologize because my session was previously arranged on the 13th August. Unfortunately, for the unavoidable circumstances, I was not able to take the session. But today, I got an opportunity again. And today is a very important day as far as the India is concerned, specifically our culture is concerned. Today is the Ganesh Chaturthi. So I would like to start my session in context of the Ganesha, first of all, and the academic, all the artificial intelligence as well as the judicial system in context of the Ganesha, how it's work. So I will start my session with this slok. वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुर्मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा. So Ganesha is a Vignaharta, and again that I would like to elaborate today's session in that regards only, that how can we basically understand the technology part in context of the Ganesha, the judicial part as context of the Ganesha. So again, if you see that in the Ganesha, Lord Ganesha, the elephant headed deity, it's a savior, it's a revert in the Hinduism as a god of the new beginning. For every beginning, we are basically pray to the Ganesha for his wisdom and intelligence. He is invoked before any significant undertaking to ensure his success, right? So it attributes symbolize. So basically, why I am choosing this in that regard, because its attributes symbolize various aspects like intelligence, discernment, and ethical conduct. This very principle form of the bedrock of the modern artificial intelligence and the Indian justice system, that I would like to connect the both thing in that regard. If you see that the large head and the ears, it show the data and information processing. Now large head, it's basically said about or signified about the ability to think big and process vast amount of information. This attribute can be linked to AI capacity for big data analytics and its ability to process complex data set to find pattern, make prediction and solve problem. So up till now, maybe that you already went through with the different aspect of the AI and already you understand what exactly the AI. But today that we are basically just going again through with that kind of thing, but again in context of the Ganesha attributes and his physical views, right? So again, if you see that the large ear also, his large ears represent the importance of the listening carefully and attentively. Now, this is a two very important quality which we need in the legal field. In the context of the justice, if we say that it symbolizes the need of the judges and legal profession to hear all the side of arguments. This is a very, very important characteristic, or maybe that the attributes we need to be developed, or again that we require. Consider every piece of the evidence and ensure all the voices are heard before reaching a conclusion. Again, that the judiciary need to be hear or listen the things properly. In AI, this is analog to the concept of active learning. Now, in the AI, it is considered as an active learning. What do you mean by that? Where a model continuously learn from a new data inputs to redefine its decision making. Because again, that the AI is working on the data sets and database. Now, the small mouth again of the Ganesha teach the importance of the speaking less and with the great discretion. This attributes crucial in the legal system, where every word hold weight, right? And careful, precise language essential for the fair trial. Now, what to say, what to not, that is very, very important in legal field, and where to say, this is again a very important. So in AI, this can be linked to an concept of algorithmic transparency and interpretability, right? An AI system should not just provide an answer, but also be able to explain its reasoning clearly and concisely, avoiding unnecessary or misleading information. This ensure accountability and trust. Now again, that what kind of algorithm you are using is important, but this is how you can elaborate. Now the tough is basically a wisdom and a discriminant. Now what do you mean by that? The broken trunk of the Ganesha symbolize the ability to sacrifice for a greater cause and to distinguish between truth and falsehood. He is a sage that used his own tongues write an epic of Mahabharata. We already know that the attributes powerful metaphor for the justice system, where the truth must be separated from the lies. Now, this is again a very, very important part, that how can we separate the truth from the lies? We need to be understand the between the line things to deliver a just or verdict. In AI, this relate to the AI model designed to detect misinformation, fraud, or bias. So again, that very very popular, one of the prop called Gigo on the computer language, called the garbage in, garbage out. Means whatever you are putting in the computer in the system, you can get the similar kind of output. Similar kind of thing is also considered in the AI also, because what kind of data set, what kind of information you are filling up, you can get the similar kind of result in that area. So again, it highlights the need for the AI to be a discriminating tool that help to uncover truth rather than propagating the falsehood. So again, it's helpful in that regard. The nose basically represent the restraint and control negative influence and attachment. Now again, it's a very important. But yes, there are the some of the things that we need to be understand here in a different way also. That is a basically it's can be interpreted as a legal system role in enforcing law and retraining criminal behavior. Again, that god is basically one of the one of the thing where you can guide the elephant for the right path. So again, the guide a proper elephant towards the right path, they symbolize the judiciary role in the guiding the legal process and ensuring that justice in administrative correctly. Again, in context of the AI, we can understand that ethical guideline and regulatory frameworks that must be in the place to ensure the AI is used for a good and remain under the human control. Now, if you see in the last couple of sessions, maybe the different dignities and eminent speaker maybe discuss all this thing. And again, that in current legal system, we are lacking the AI regulation. So again, that we need to be work on that regard also. Again, there are number of suggestion, number of recommendation already placed to the government in that regard. But yes, the work is going on, and again, that India in the process to develop all this thing in very near future. Now, the vehicle of the Ganesha is called the mouse, right? It's a small but can access any nook or cranny. This symbolizes the importance of humanity and the ability to reach the smallest detail. Now, in context of the AI, we can see, or the legal system, we can say that need of access to the justice for all citizens. Now, regardless of their status, their race, their religion, right? No detail, however small, should be overlooked. In AI, we can say that the mouse can be represent the efficiency of AI system to navigate complex legal database and to find critical information that may be hidden in vast amount of the text and spreading to the legal process. Now, this is how I need to be start in that regard. There are some of the basic principles that Lord Ganesha principle basically uh, we understand in context of the AI and justice, that if you see that the wisdom, that is discriminate attention to detail, ethical control, right, and the AI develop utilize a manner that strengthen the Indian justice system. That is, we need to be considered in that regard, and the integration of the AI into the legal framework guided by this Asian principle hold the potential to create a more efficient, transparent, equitable justice system for all citizens. So again, today is a Ganesh Chaturthi. I just try to be just come in across with the different kind of thing, but I just try to focus that how can we elaborate the entire subject in context of today's. And again, that I try to just I'm just trying to convey that how can we consider the Lord Ganesha in that regard of the entire system. Now, friends, we need to be come up with the one of the scenario where the how this AI system is work. So I will be covered that the different development of the AI in the different countries. Even though I try to be make sure that whether it's easy to what are the challenges and what are the opportunities of the AI in current justice system, right? So this is a one scenario that sentencing hearing for the non-violent offense. Now I just want to just pick this point because we can compare that how AI should work for legal system, right? So again, if you see that, imagine two defendants called Rajesh and Sanjay are appearing before the same judge on the same day for nearly identical non-violent first time offense cyber fraud involving a small amount of money. Now this is a scenario that I'm putting over here. Now if you see that Rajesh is an IT professional from the urban area, an affluent family. He is a well dressed and again the articulate. In compared to the Rajesh, Sanjay comes from the rural area, lower income background. He speaks with the regional accent, has limited education, and wear a simple worn-out clothes. Now, this is a comparison between these two accused, right? Both defendants have a clean record and have a shown remorse. Now, both have a clean record. Now, again, please understand the entire point, how a human judge might fall short, basically. So again, a human judge, despite their best intention, is suspected to be a various cognitive and social bias that could lead to an unequal judgment. Now, how it happened, right? Again, because of that, judges have a conducting number of cases, and again that if you see or if you observe that they have a different kind of mindset, and again every time the cases also influence them. So what are the mindset in that time when he delivered this the justice? It is also very important when he heard the entire matter. Again, the mindset is very, very important. What kind of things going on in his mind? So again, this case is based on that area. If you observe that, enjoying the effect. Now, again, what do you mean by that? The judge may have started their day by hearing a particular serious, high profile case. Now, what I mean to say here, the severity of the previous case might anchor their emotional state and perception of the courtroom, causing them to impose a harsher than average sentence on the both dependents, even if the current case are minor. Now, due to the mindset of the previous case, now he delivered little bit harder punishment, or you can say sentence, to the both defendant, right? Again, these cases are not that much, in compared to that case what which handled by the judge, it's not that much serious, but again he delivered this kind of judgment. Now, confirmation bias, what do you mean by that? The judge may subconsciously hold a stereotype that individual from higher social class, means Rajesh, are more likely to be rehabilitated, while those from a rural, lower income background, Sanjay, are more likely to be re-offend. The judge might then selectively interpret Sanjay's lack of formal education as a risk factor, while viewing Rajesh's quick thinking answer as a sign of intelligence and potential for reform. Now, this is how the behavior observed by the honorable judge when he basically interact with that those both accused. Now again, that the gut feelings, the judge gut feelings might be influenced by a factor that there are legally irrelevant but personally significant, such as defendant physical appearance, demeanor, or accent. The judge may subconsciously view Rajesh as a more credible or trustworthy, leading them to grant a more lenient sentence. This is how that work, right? Such as probationary period. Conversely, Sanjay might be given a short jail term of the send a message. Now again, this is how it's work, that is probationary period given, and again in the controversy, Sanjay might be given a short jail term, second merge. Now as a result, Rajesh received a 6-month suspended sentence with the community service, while Sanjay is sentenced to the 3 months in prison, creating a clear disciplinary in the justice for the identical crime. Identical crime, but both have a different kind of sentences happen. Now, this is how now in this kind of cases how the AI work. So again, that why I put the scenario. You can clearly understand that what is the difference when we are applying the AI into the system, right? Again, that how the AI could deliver the better justice in this kind of scenario. Now, if you see that AI-powered judicial system designed to provide a sentencing recommendation. Now, again, it's designed to provide sentencing recommendation. The system would be trained on vast anonymized data set of millions of past cases, including the nature and severity of the crime, the legal statute and the precedents involved, the recidivism rates, and based on the objective controllable data, the defendant's criminal history, if any, require objective factors like the amount of money involved or the duration of the crime. Now, if the AI would handle the same case, how can the AI basically do the or work on that particular case, or how it deliver the justice? So data driven objectively, the AI system not process subjective inputs like a defendant's clothing, accent, or social traits, because it's a system, right? It would be analyze the objective facts of the case. It would be analyze the case objective. What is the case objective? What kind of things is happened? What the data set is compare with the data set, right? And defendant record comparing them to the massive bias-free data set of the similar crime. So again, when he analyzed the entire thing, he compared those things with the data set fit in the system. Consistency, the AI would be calculate a sentencing score based on the consistent predefined algorithm for two identical crimes. With the identical criminal history, it would be produce a nearly identical recommendation regardless of the defendant's background. Now again, it's not matter that what is the background, but again, it come whatever AI come with the whatever fit in the system. Probabilistic analysis. Now, again, it's a very important part. The AI could predict the likelihood of recidivism for each defendant based on the wide range of factors. Again, it's analyzed the wide range of factors such as their employment history, educational background, social support network, right? So, its data shows that the type of crime committed has very low recidivism. Again, that if you observe rate of the first time offender, if this is a first time offender, it could be recommended a more lenient sentence, because the first time offender, again, it's a more lenient sentence, such as fine, community service for a both, because community services nowadays that mostly they are recommended for this kind of first kind of offender. It's not a basically a habitual offender. So both Rajesh and Sanjay, this recommendation would be based on the evidence, not a judge, a personal bias or gut feeling. So this is how the AI basically come up with their own what the own judgment on the basis of the data fit in their system. Now, if you observe that in this, AI would recommend it a uniform data-backed sentence for both Rajesh and Sanjay, eliminating the potential for the bias, ensuring that the principle of equal justice for all. AI recommendation would not be final, but it would provide a powerful objective benchmark for the judge or consider, forcing them to justify any deviation from the recommendation with the clear, rational, and the legally sound reason. This process would lead to the more transparent, predictable, and fair outcome for the board defendant. Now, friends, if you observe that in the China, they are developing this kind of system from last month, almost 3 decades. They are developing their AI-based justice system in different phases. Now, in the China, if you observe, if you know that the cases like the vehicle accidents, the MSCP cases in India, just like, so any kind of those kind of cases, the court, there is a basically not the physical judge present over there, but the robot and the AI system generated this kind of the judgment for this kind of cases regarding the road accident and any kind of rule breaking and all these things. So again, their parameters are fixed, and again, the whatever the data set feed in the system, that AI system work on that. Now that's why, as a stakeholder of the system, we need to be update our skill regular basis, because the technology is evolving day by day. If we are not updating according to technology, we are not supposed to serve as per our more maximum potential. Again, if you observe that 2010 the aerial photographies are there, but now with the drone you can do the aerial photography. So again, if you are, it is not necessary that you need to be sit in the aeroplane or helicopter and take the photograph and pictures. You need to be learn how to fly the drone, right? And that's why we need to be update in this AI world, this changing world, in regular basis. Now we need to be understand over here that how the entire stakeholders are working with the AI system. Now, if you observe the streaming process, the supporting decision making, the improving accessibility, now these are the three things we need to be considered when we are talking about the AI justice system, right? Now, how the system is basically work for the layman, for the lawyers, for the judges, right? So all the stakeholders are included in that regard. So if we see the example of the improving accessibility, we can say that the legal chatbots in an AI-powered virtual assistant designed to provide automated legal information, guidance, and document assistance through the text or the voice-based interaction. Now again, that is useful for the layman if the person is not knowing anything. This kind of chatbots are basically preparing for those kind of tasks where they are providing the answer to those questions for the layman. Now explain the complex law in the plain term, right? So if you observe that, answer the common legal question instantly. What kind of question if you are asking? Then again, that if the question is they understand the question and provide the answer in a very very casual language, or maybe that it is very easily understand by the user. Assist in drafting agreement, complaints, and notices. So again, it also help too, because nowadays, if you observe that almost all this tool like the Microsoft Copilot, the Google Gemini, again that the Chat GPT now is a version 5. So they are also doing some kind of the legal task also. Again, they are putting the notice over there that it is not the you are not basically use this thing, or maybe it's a you can always take this notice or whatever you are prepare legal assistant in your particular your discretion, and again that in your risk. But yes, they are providing all these things accessible anytime without waiting for a lawyer's appointment. So all these things are possible, and that's why we need to be upgraded. If we are not upgrading ourselves, few years back only that the IBM developed the IBM Watson. Now the IBM Watson was developed almost 10 years or 15 years back, and basically trained to give the advice as good as the advocates, the lawyers are giving. So again, its accuracy is 90-95%. So again, it's a very important that the lawyer as well as the layman, because if the layman is getting the advice, nowadays the social media is also providing a lot of information and a lot of advices, and again the different laymen also provide this kind of, but again it's depend upon that how you can upgrade yourself and you have a grip on your subject. Now, again, improving accessibility, AI translation is the for the artificial intelligence tools automatically convert text to speech from the language to another while they're preserving the meaning, tone, and the context, right? So again, it's useful for the layman to help people, community across the different language instantly. Now we have a different kind of softwares available that will be translate to the original language, right? A vernacular language. So it is always easy to understand. Not you need to go with the English language. Again, that you can, if you are in the Madras, if you in the in the West Bengal or in the Lucknow or maybe in the Gujarat or any part of your vernacular language, in the conversion in that particular language is used. So again, it's a very, very important part. It's a free, low cost compared to the professional translation services, provide a quick translation and without the needing of the human translator, useful for the travel, online business, across the cultural exchange. All these things are happen, make a legal, medical, technical information understandable one's native language. So it is a very, very important part that AI play. Now, this is another part that where the AI used for the courts. Now, AI translation is a use for the basically automatically convert legal documents, witness statements, evidence, or the court communication from one language to another while maintaining accuracy and the legal meaning. Now, already the Honorable Supreme Court started this thing, and again they have this kind of softwares available over there, and they are doing all this thing. So, it's a quick translate documents and testimony in the multilingual cases. This is how it's very important. Lower the need of the multiple human translator. So translator role is completely vanished. Now you have no need the translator for the any kind of this sector, because previously every court need to be put the translator for that. And again, it's a very clumsy and lengthy process to translate the document correctly and to produce in the court. Now it's completely gone. Accuracy store, translate, and variation version of the judgment and the evidence. Now, facilitate the cooperation in the international litigation or criminal matters. So, it's help the parties, witness, accused person understand legal process in their own language. Now, this is the most important barrier up till now, which is basically going on in our country, because we are the different kind of different state has a different languages. And again, it's a major part that how can we basically translate all these things to the user understandable language. So it's AI provide a very good platform in that regard. Or again, that we will also see the tools which are basically helpful in that regard. Now this is again for the court, that court FAQ chatbots. Court FAQ in the chatbots are fee as a features where AI powered chatbot provide instant answer to the frequently asked question. Now this is how that most of the queries are resolved with this kind of chatbot. And about that court procedure, case status, filing the process, hearing dates, other common queries is going to be resolved with this kind of thing. Provide the consistent and the accurate information. This is important. Citizen get 24/7 guidance in the court related matters. Again, that directs the people to correct forms, rules, and or the department quickly, because number of time we observe that people don't know where to go, where to approach, whom to meet, right? So again, this kind of things are going to be resolved, because see, more our country basically we have 70-80% people are living still in the rural area. And again, that the literacy rate is not that much. Again, when we are talking about the legal, again it's very, very important, because in the legal, again the literate people also don't know number of things. So when we are talking about illiterate people, it is always a struggling part for that. But yes, now they are also using the technology, and with the help of the technology, at least they will understand, because if they in the local language, right? So help to litigant and the lawyers save time by avoiding unnecessary visit. So I remember that when we started the practice before the 24 years back. So again, we need to be go to the every time go to the court clerk and ask them that sir, what is the date, and that whether we what kind of information, what kind of status right now. How can we now? It is completely online, and again, it's provide a really a very good very easy to access for all the stakeholders. Streaming again process the document review. So again, the lawyer for lawyer it is also very important, because AI document review is the useful. Again, this tool quickly analyze, short, and extract the relevant information from the large volume of the legal documents, right? And contracts on the case file. So again, it helpful to understand and quickly go through with the entire process. So it's process the thousand of pages in a minute. So again, it's a very important part. Flat key close risk or missing term which minimal human error. So again, it's identify that lower time spent on the repetitive and manual review. Now, repetitive tasks are most important part, because number of time we observe we are repeatedly do certain works. So in the AI, it is always going to be help in that regard. It reduce that. Quickly identify the relevant precedents, evidence, and compliance issue. Now, this is again an important point. Effectively filters documents for litigation and regulatory requirements. So, this is for the lawyers. Again, the lawyers are use this thing for the, you can see, to create, edit, and format the legal documents such as contracts, pleadings, agreements, and legal notices based on the predefined templates or legal database and natural language processing. So again, that this is a very, very important point for the lawyers. The draft legal documents in minute instead of the hours. Now, most of the time that we are wasting our time to draft the document, but again, with the help of the AI, it should be complete in a very, in a few minutes it should pass, right? So allow lawyer to focus on the legal reasoning. Now, how it will be help? Sometimes lawyers believe that यार ये तो मेरा काम चला गया, या how can people are basically see sir आपने तो इतने time में दे दिया, or even though the client also do their own self, but again the intellect level of the lawyer is different from the clients. Again, that lawyer can focus on the core field, core work in that regard. So again, that lawyer also need to be updated skill in that regard, right? So if I know something and if I am not applying that thing immediately, then again it is not going to be used for my or any person. You need to be used, you need to be try to be educate yourself, continuously update yourself for in this domain. Maintain standard legal language and formatting is important. Minimize omission and typos throughout the automated check. No, typos mistakes are more often happen when we are drafting any pleading or documents, right? So again, it should be correct in that manner, then adapts the clauses to specific client or the case needs. So now the entire landscape of the legal system is going to be changed with the help of the AI. Now, the scheduling is very important for the court. So now again, in this regard, the scheduling, AI scheduling basically used for automatically plan, allocate and manage court hearing, case listening and judicial calendar by analyzing case priorities, availability of the judges, lawyers and courtrooms. Now, it is again a very, very helpful feature because number of times that judge need to be सी कि भाई कहाँ पे कौन सी डेट देनी है, व्हाट इज द इम्पोर्टेंट ऑफ दिस केस. तो कई सारे ऐसे केसेस इन इफ द डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट और मे बी द हाई कोर्ट, तो दे हैव अ नंबर ऑफ सच केसेस आर गोइंग ऑन where you can you need to be do certain thing on the prior basis, right? So in that regard also, the priorities urgent or time sensitive cases, it's going to be arranged in that regard. Matches cases with available judges and courtroom efficiency increase. Automated repetitive scheduling tasks, it's going to be, you can adjust. Then keep all stakeholders informed or hearing a dates real time. Avoid scheduling overlaps for lawyers and witness. So it's save a lot of time because we know that there are a lot of pendency of cases in India from the appellate courts to the district court level or taluka courts. There are a number of cases are pending, civil and criminal, right? So again, that to reduce those pendency, again the system is basically work efficiently in that regard also. Anonymization and reduction, it's all very important for the lawyers as well as the court. Now, if you see that AI automatically identify and hide sensitive or personally identifiable information, PII. This is very important in the new data protection regime also. So again, that this AI can perform that task and basically hide those sensitive personal information and that regard in the legal documents, such as a name, address, the contact details, or the confidential case facts to protect the privacy of the client, right, or the parties, right? So again, it's used ensure the compliance with the new data protection law by removing identifiable details. So it's helpful in that regard. Now it automates a process that would take hours is done manually. Now it easily do with the help of the AI, which previously done by the manually. Quickly process large volume of documents while maintaining the confidentiality. Again, that allow the safe sharing of judgment, orders, or case file without revealing the sensitive data. Judge or juries can review fact without being influenced by the personal detail. Now, that is why it's very, very important to implement this process. Case management, again, it's a very easy in that regard. If you see that it's very easily streamline the case allocation, reduce the backlog, and ensure the timely hearing reminders. So again, it's helpful to the both court as well as the lawyer. Centralize all the case relevant information, automated alerts for the deadlines, and the improve the client communication. So again, it is helpful to that both save the time, reduce the administrative errors, and improve the efficiency handling cases. So these are the some of the things that we can understand. Again, the create accurate real-time transparency in the court proceeding. That is what I earlier mentioned. Is help the judges, lawyers, and clerks review evidence and the statement quickly. So again, this is also important as far as the AI-based system is concerned. Now, judgment drafting is again importantly reviewed. That is, AI judgment drafting is a use for AI intelligence tool, assist the judge to creating structured, well-referenced, and legally sound judgment. Now, basically, AI compare with the precedents. They are comparing different judgment, and on the basis of that, they are basically come up with their version. Yes, of course, that we will see that how can the judge can go through that, and there are some couple of cases where Honorable Supreme Court also direct that where how judge need to be worked. But yes, the system surely make efficient to the entire process, right? So judges for judges also it will be helpful ensure the consistency in the legal reasoning and the citation of the laws. They improve the accuracy by the cross referencing relevant statutes and the past ruling automatically. Reduce the clerical workload, allowing the judges to focus more on the interpretation and decision making. That is one of the very important area. Due to this kind of process, judges will focus more on the interpretation and decision making area. So again, that save the time. That's why they allocate that. Again, the police, courts, and lawyers, they are also helpful. The entire stakeholder use the system, which is really helpful because helping in prioritizing urgent cases like the bail and injunction, reducing backlog, assist in the identifying critical matters first, enabling better resource allocation and timely action. So again, the quickly short flag high risk compliance from the faster investigation. This is also possible to implement the entire things, right? Evidence review is also important because on the basis of the evidence, the police is going to be collect. Or nowadays, the police system is working with the very good system called the Pratibim. Now they are implementing the Pratibim, the Samanvai. Those two systems are going to be integrated in the entire police force, and which basically sharing the database on the different platform because they are working on the different kind of the technology to get the detail of the accused, right? So nationally they will connect the all the they are going to be connect all police station, and they are sharing the central database with the each and every police station to identify the case and the accused in the speedy manner. Even though they are identifying the phone numbers, the entire the SIM cards and all these things are they are going very quickly on that regard. The Pratibim is a very good initiative by the central government. Samanvay also one of the very good initiative by the central government. It speed up the investigation quickly, scanning the document, images, videos, and digital files for key facts. Again, it's important to free of is freeze officer time of the field work by automating the repetitive evidence sorting task. So again, that the police officer also save their time and they can focus more on the investigation part and collect the evidence also. So again, the legal research is important because in the legal field, we require a lot of research work because again and again that we need to be come up with the new kind of thing. So we need a thorough research, data for that. So useful for the all stakeholders, for the laymen as well as the judges, lawyers, each and everyone, help to identify applicable laws and pass judgment to guide investigation, change framing, all these things. All I'm not going to be repeat because it's already covered. Virtual assistant also, help to the lawyers and judges. Now the virtual assistant is going to be, very, very shortly they are going to be take place. So this AI powered tool is a chatbot that can interact with the user via voice and text, provide information, answer queries. All these things are going to be happen with this kind of chatbot. Now it's very very important. We need to be understand. Risk prediction is one of the area where AI need to be understand the what are the risk of the that. So again, that is identify the high risk offenders or the crime prone areas for preventive action. So again, supporting bail, sentencing and parole decision with the risk based insight. So this is again a very important area that we can consider. Categorization, so again, that it helpful to the each and every stakeholder, that I mean to say in that regard. Litigation prediction is also there for that. Then crime forces forecasting also very important, because due to the AI you can do the crime forecasting also. Image and audio recognition system is also now placed down on the CCTV. Now it's based on your faces. So again, it will be helpful to identify the criminal and enter to gather the data from the different areas, right? ODR platform now developed because it's called the ODR online dispute resolution. Now it's a major game changer, and it's the updated version of the ADR. And again, it will be helpful to the entire system to resolve the the dispute with this platform. Now the ODR platform are also developing. Now SEBI has their own platform. The different organization develop their own platform. They are developing their own chatbot to resolve this kind of issues of the users, right? But again, that in legal system we are quickly come to that ODR system also going to be implement. Our honorable ex Chief Justice, Honorable Justice Chief Justice Chandrachud referred that, and he identified that the AI presents both challenge and opportunity for courts, right? So again, that opportunities are there, but similarly, we have a couple of challenges also there. So I'm quickly going, because see, the judicial system, AI only can be did judge's decision and cannot be replaced the judge. This is very important, right? And judicial judgment is not one dimensional thinking, but a multiple dimensional action. So this AI technology only can help fast adjudicating of the cases, but not in the whole judicial system. So this is we need to be understand that, yeah, judges are there. Judges need to be stay over there, and they are going to be deliver this justice system. But it's not going to be replaced. AI not going to be replaced. Why? Because AI has a similar, some stereotype work, because the data set is there. Data set is basically putting over there, and they are analyzing the data, and on the basis of that, they are going to be deliver the the decision or judgment, right? And that's why it's not going to replace the entire thing. Need artificial intelligence in Indian code? Yeah, we of course we require, because we have high backlog from the long time, and that's why we require the AI implementation in the each and every space. Again, that SUPACE is one of the Supreme Court portal for the assisting in the court efficiently. This is what developed by the Honorable Supreme Court. In the SUVAS is again the Supreme Court Vidirik Anuvad software. That is what I earlier said. SUVAS, that how can you basically translate the different languages with the SUVAS. The official multilingual mobile application of the Supreme Court of India is also going to be placed by National Informatics Center, right? So again, it's a very good move. Now we are towards the managing, putting the e-courts. So again, the e-courts are the going to be transform the entire system. An artificial intelligence system created at IIT Kharagpur to read a court orders. Now there are different of startups are going on. They are briefing all these things. The AI based startup, the legal field, there are a lot of startups are going on, and they are briefing, they are using such tools and just brief the entire judgment. They are come up with the crux of the judgment. They are not to be refer the each and every line of the judgment. So this is will be a make a change, good change maker. Then the Kira system developed by the CRISIL and the Amarchand Mangaldas, the leading law firm of the Supreme Court. They are already developed. They are into the area of the AI. They are tie up with the one of the Canadian AI company called the Kira system, and they are developing the entire system in that regard. They are quickly moved towards that this thing. There is one of the interesting case called Jaswinder Singh versus State of Punjab. And in this case particularly, just I am drawing a very little bit, drawing your attention, because in this case that the High Court just basically come up with the that they are just asking the Chat GPT about the just hold on, lecture ચાલે છે વાર લાગશે. So again, that Chat GPT is one of the when they are asking the jurisprudence of the bail, just for the to address to grant a bail or not, just they are seeking the advice. Just try to be use the Chat GPT and that regard. So again that and again they define also that the chat GPT reference give the chat not an expression on the merit of the case, and that is trial court shouldn't be considerate but only intended to present the broader picture of the bill where the cruelty is factor. Now cruelty in the factor they need to be analyzed in that regard. So again they are asking, but again in the D Veluswamy versus D Pachan one refer in the is basically in the Honorable Supreme Court refer in this case that again that if certain things are mentioned in the reference are mentioned in the Wikipedia, again the Wikipedia is not a source of the correct information or true information, but something is happened, something is basically mentioned the what is the common law marriage, again they define the Wikipedia. So again they have a source where you can take this information, but when you are using chat GPT, if there is a no source of information, again it's not going to be work. So the Honorable Supreme Court, there is a basically it considered this thing in a different way, right? The Delhi High Court DHA ruled in particular Christian versus the Sue Boutique. This is one of the in the judgment it said the artificial intelligence cannot take the role of the human intellect in the adjudication process at this point in the technical advancement. It underlined that decision made by the AI chatbots cannot be read as a foundation of the factual or the legal dispute in the court. Now, this is a very interesting case. We have a short of time. I am not going with the each and every line of the case, but I am just putting, just drawing your kind attention on that regard. Now, see, these are the different tools and tools using AI tools using by the different countries. If you see that India come up with the supers, then Argentina, then Colombia, then Singapore, Russia, speech transfer. So each and every country, developed country, developing country, they are implementing the system in their regard. Again, that is a great database of the China, Mexico, Australia, Malaysia, Abu Dhabi, Middle East. All these countries are working on the AI related tools to deliver the justice system, and it's really appreciable move by the each and every. Even the USA, Estonia, maybe you heard about the Estonia is a fully digitalized country, right? So they have a robot judge over there, right? So again, that Estonia is a very small country actually, the Europe, right? Then the UK, the Brazil, they have a AI tool like called Victor, right? Hard called harm assessment risk tool for that. They are also developing their legislature accordingly to support the entire AI based system. So again that we are lacking in that regard. But if you see the AI applicable developed for the practicing lawyers, so again that how the lawyer can use that. So again these are the some of the tools which are basically used for the lawyers to for the functioning for different companies. They are already made these tools. Again they each and every country also developing number of such kind of tool to help you to to simplify the entire legal process in the day to day work as well as the court matters. So again the China is leading in that area, USA is leading in that area. They have a Compass a risk assessment tool. This is a very good tool. Compass is again, right? PSA is one of the tool for the USA. The Visa bot is one of the chat bot for the advice, particularly in immigration laws, right? So now it will be a future that near future, this kind of things is going to be happen. Each and every law, maybe they have that kind of, tools are going to be developed. Now, demerit of the AI technology in justice delivery system is very important. The merit system, then the merit, because AI technology does not have a ability to apply the ornate decision case, right? Lack of the human ability such as emotion and all kind of things. So again, emotion is one of the area where AI is lacking. But again, emotion is one of the area where AI can also do something, which I earlier mentioned in one of the scenario. When emotions are there, again maybe that you can manipulate with that. So again this is a debating area where we can again AI come up with those facial expression, they are going to be identified, and all these things are going to be developed in near future also. So again that on this basis also AI can work. But yes, currently is a demerit in that regard. Again the AI technology is not affordable for the country, lives hours of the too much, because again it's a very costly to train the model is very costly. It consume a lot of electricity. Again the legal decision often related with the interpretation, ethical, moral, practical consideration. AI tries to be understand the depth of the human legal thinking, moral judgment. So it's one of the the one of the bar for the AI, as the AI technology does not have emotion, it cannot be think differently. So again, it's again what I earlier said, but yeah, it would be there. Algorithm work in their nature only. our country where the population is level is very high, so not every can easily deal with the AI with the technology. Yeah, that is what we are observing now last couple of years, that due to the drastically evolving in the technology part, in the financial part, right, the crimes are also going to be increased. Nowadays we have almost the cyber crime, if I'm talking about, more than 25,000 crore cyber crimes are happened as per the record, right? More than, yes, this is the just the data, right? So again, more than, maybe because it's registered crime, so it's increasing day by day, more than 400% every year. So again, the technology development is necessary, but again, the people awareness is also very important in that regard. Again, we are lacking in that regard. So AI which help, but again, it's the access to a speedy justice delivery system. But we need to be considered that AI which help to judicial system provide easy access for the speedy justice delivery system, enhancing efficiency, consistent work, collection and relevant data. Again, that saving of the valuable time and the cost, enhancing judicial creativity, reduction of the backlog of the cases. This is the one of the area that repository is all important as far as the technology is concerned. Again, that the moral guideline for that AI is very important. Equal treatment, data security and transparency. These things are basically most important as far as the AI delivery system. Challenges are there. Again, the challenges like that concern about the bias fairness. So as I earlier made mention that GIGO means garbage in, garbage out. If whatever the algorithm made by that particular creator, again, algorithm acts for the algorithm only, the system is work. So again, what kind of thing that you are putting is very important. Recently, if you heard about that someone is manipulated the Google Gemini data, and Google, they compromise almost all the Google accounts with the help of the chatbot only, with the Gemini also and only, and they have created such prompts which basically provide the user data, user email ID, user contact detail, each and everything revealed with the prompt. So again, the system is evolving as far as the challenges are also going to be increased, right? Absence of the transparency, again, it's not possible that whether it's work properly, or because you are not techno savvy person that you can understand how the code is written and how the code is working, right? Information security, privacy is also risk, because earlier mentioned the Google example recently happened, right? High resource requirement and cost, again, is a very costly affair. So again, it's not easy to put every system, each and every in a place. Technical limitation and errors are there. Again, the acceptance by the judges is also very low in that regard, because they need to be trained on that area also. Recently also from the last, so because we are engaging with a different training program with the judiciary as well as the public prosecution. So again, some of the judges are willing to learn new things, but again, that some of they are not able to get what exactly the IT development and how its system is work. So again, they need to be upgraded in that regard. This is also the challenging part. So again, if you observe the recent strive taken by the India to adopt the AI technology and judicial system, so again, so all those things are going to be happen, but we are consistently moving towards to adopt the new technology, the new world, because of to simplify the entire process, as well as we need to be reduce our backlog in that regard, right? So regulatory framework, we are going to be changing the training and capacity building program. This is what right now what we are doing. This is a capacity building program for each and every stakeholder who are right now participate. They are also going to be learn new things. They can understand what is the importance of this system. So again, that I congratulate and I appreciate the organizer who are continuously doing this kind of program for the capacity, because it's continuous thing that we need to be do again and again. We need to be do, then and then only we can cater the and aware the people or all the stakeholder in that regard. So these are the system that we are implemented in India, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. So from we are adopting the technology since long time, 2011 to 15, that is 2005 first we are using that, the National Community Implement Information and Communication Technology in the Indian Judiciary 2005, that we have started. 11-15 is the first phase, second phase is again 2015, then again the phase 3 after that is basically on the optical character recognition, analyze the case pendency in that regard, right? So these are the phases wise deployment of the AI Indian justice system. SUVA, SUPES, further in AI innovation build is going on. The focus initial AI invention on the judiciary, they identify the administrative process, and again the life cycle of the prioritize of the automation. How can we do and reduce the entire thing and put a simplified process? Use narrow ML algorithm. This is machine learning algorithm to automate the basic court process like a scheduling, hearing, and issuing summons. This is the basic thing that at least we can come up with that feedback and loop of the impact evaluation. So again, we need to be create the feedback because it's a we need to be take a feedback of the each every stakeholder to strengthening the entire process, right? And second generation AI tool are judicial improvement. Again, the target decision making process with the more sophisticated AI technology, include case query tools. Then again, the intelligent analysis, research arguments, utilize the advanced techniques and beyond the machine learning, right? Again, the focus on the pilot program and determining the efficiency, ease, and usage, and the potential shortage of the before signing. This is how it's work. These are the last but not least. I would like to say that AI is neither a threat nor a savior on its own. It's a tool. The legal industry must focus on collaboration between the AI and human expertise, blending speed with the sensitivity and automation with accountability. This is what I would like to say. This is a conclusion. Again, the sad thing about the artificial intelligence is that is lack of artifice and therefore intelligence. So this is last but not least, this is my conclusion. I again thank you very much once again to the all participants and participant, the organizer, law teacher India, Dr. Kalpesh Gupta, and the university, all the faculty member who are working still long time for the organize this program, the announcer and all the staff member to inviting me, provide me an opportunity to share my views in this regard. Once again, thank you very much. Jai Hind. Over to you, Kalpesh bhai.
Thank you so much, Dr. Pathak. Thank you so much for this insightful and future oriented session. If I have to highlight one key takeaway from today's session, it would be to keep evolving with time and to keep oneself updated.
Absolutely.
We'd love to take feedback from the audience as it will help us understand the impact of this initiative and shape future capacity building programs more effectively. But before that, I request Dr. Kalpesh to present the valedictory note. Sir, over to you.
Yes, thank you very much, Anusri. Thank you very much, Dr. Chintan Pathak, sir, for your insightful session. So every time you are there for our, different kind of program conducted by Pro Bono India and Law Teachers India, and it's very unique, I would say, in their all aspect like content and speaker from, from academic and practice industries also from were working in companies, practicing advocates, consultant, and professional and teachers also. So there's a mix of programs. So in second edition, as we discussed in the beginning of our program, we conducted first edition with the NFSU, and then with various topics. Again, it was a 2 weeks program. So we conducted various topics in that, starting from AI and various other topics and telecommunications, and then various other topics we work included. So this time we discussed. I was talking with Dr. Gaurav, so we planned the second edition. So I told him it's a big gap, so we can plan the second edition of this capacity building program on AI technology and law. So that way we plan out, and then we removed. I would say, sorry, it's negative word. We uh, replace some topics with another topics, because again we try to, like, let us, like, for example, AI and cyber law, AI and IPR, and then in research how AI will help. So those topics that we included, because again that was we conducted that program also earlier, but again let us plan, and then we also requested some other a resource person also to take that session on this particular topic. So that way, I would say, including by combining two editions, so almost 20 plus topics we have covered, if I am not wrong, on different aspects related to AI, technology, laws. So interaction of intersection of AI, technology, law, IPR, and then cyber law. So that way, a very comprehensive program we would say. So in that. We got around 1200 plus registration from all over the India, and then participant keep joining whenever they are getting timing, and we keep sharing recordings also. So almost I would say uh, 200 plus, two or maybe like 250 plus participant, they regularly sincerely they attend this particular program. And then we conducted a weekly test also on every Saturday, every Sunday, so to check whether what they are learning. It's a practice we adopted since beginning of our different program in Pro Bono India and Law Teachers India. So that is a way we did, and significant number of participants, they took that particular weekly test also, and final test will be conducted on 30th, this Saturday. So I hope participant will be taking maximum benefit. I request to watch session that we have missed in last couple of weeks and take the maximum advantage. So I'm grateful to Integral University Faculty of Law for collaborating and this second edition of that's why I suggested. So again, sometime what happens like uh, institution comes up, we want to plan this particular program. So sometimes I suggest some new thing or I suggest go for second or third edition. So that way I suggested second edition of this particular program, and then fortunately it become very fruitful and comprehensive program, I would say. So all recordings are there. I request all participants to take maximum advantage of those particular, because I know a mix of academic, theoretical, and practical parts also there. So it's very like available. Please watch. You can share with in groups also faculty, students, and take the maximum advantage. Now on this, so again, Pathak sir, thank you very much for sparing valuable time. Now we are opening for oral feedback, and then we'll go for vote of thanks. So participant, I'd like to hear from you, your feedback, your insight on this particular remarks, anything from on this particular program. So you can raise your hand. We'll unmute you, or you can let me do the setting. I request participant, please introduce yourself and they say something, whatever you want to say, starting from Abhimanyu, sorry, Srinivas, and then Abhimanyu. Yes, Srinivas Mata.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Yes, yes, yes.
Uh, Happy Ganesh Chaturthi to all the
Thank you.
participants. And sir, these lectures are very amazing, up to date, contemporary. Uh, Speakers who are giving lectures, amazing. They are coming with amazing content and a very practical, with a practical bent of you to deliver lectures. Uh, So I am very grateful to you, grateful to Pro Bono and its team, and also the all subject matter experts, all the persons who has delivered lectures here. My heartfelt thanks to all of them. This is I want to say. We have gained really well.
Uh,
Yes, thank you. Yes,
Hello.
yes, Abhimanyu. Yes, yes.
Uh, Thank you so much for giving me a chance to provide my feedback. First of all, I'd like to congratulate the Integral University, which was able to provide platform to us people to talk upon this particular topic precisely. Then I'd like to congratulate Dr. Kalpesh Gupta and Dr. Gaurav Gupta for organizing this particular program very successfully. Um, the speakers were very good, especially few of the speakers like Dr. Yatin Kathuria, who opened the sessions for us, like Dr. Navtika Singh Nautiyal, Dr. Manpreet Kaur. They were very informative. One of the sessions by Rodney Ryder was very informative in the regard of how AI is going to shape our future. And the latest session by Dr. Chintan Pathak was also excellent, where he highlighted the merits, demerits of incorporating AI into the legal field. So, therefore, I am very happy to be part of this particular session. The only feedback that I would like to provide to Integral University and Dr. Kalpesh Gupta would be that whenever, I would love that these building programs become more participative, where people like us who are also from the profession can come forward and put something on the table as well. That is the only thing that I would want more. That the the whole process should become more discussion oriented. That's it. Thank you so much for giving me my for allowing me to give inputs. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you very much, Abhimanyu. Definitely, we like sometimes we have positive time also, so we are not able to take questions, and sometimes we keep asking any questions are there, so nobody speaks. So both way things are so things happen. But again, definitely there should be a discussion, concrete or inputs also, not only asking question, but again you can put your views on particular topic, because we have seen last couple of weeks professors are also there. They are very aggressively working in this particular area. So any other participants? We'll close in maybe 10 minutes with vote of thanks. Uh, Biswaru,
Am I audible, sir?
yes, please.
Sir, very good evening to all of you, the entire team. And I would like to thank the Integral University for this amazing capacity building program on AI technology and law. I would like to also thank the Mr. Dr. Kalpesh, sir, because your encouragement throughout this capacity building program is amazing. And I would also like to thank Dr. Chintan Pathak, sir, for today's session because your initiatives and your knowledge is amazing about the artificial intelligence. I learned a lot of things about artificial intelligence in administration of justice in India with data also because the data are all helpful in our academic careers actually. So that's all from my part, and thank you again, the entire team.
Yes, thank you very much, Biswaru. Yes, any other participants? So we already share all the links, recordings. Please go through it. It's all we have already created playlist. We keep sharing also. So please watch whenever getting time.
Kalpesh
We'll
ji, namaskar.
yes, 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 Gangadhar. Yes,
Sir, I had the opportunity to attend the last year first this session also.
last year also. Okay, so you can tell better
This
what is the
in this one
difference.
some advanced information also participants had the opportunity. And I would like to convey all are useful at different levels, so right from advocates to judge or something. But how to use the tools, if possible, can you arrange any offline or online session so that it will be advantageous for beginners and also some others also. I think it may be better, but whether it is possible or not, I don't know. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much. We will keep in mind maybe more things like we can plan. So in future related to your feedback. Yes. Any other participants? You can unmute yourself. Dr. Pranay, Professor Poonam, some participants they are regularly attending. So I know them personally also. So and almost various other program also they are attending. Yes, Dr. Pranay,
Yeah,
Professor Poonam. Yes, please.
yeah. Good evening, sir.
Yes, yes,
It
yes.
is a nice experience, as have been always, to have interacting sometimes and to have knowledgeable sessions. From my side, I am extending my gratefulness and gratitude to all the resource person along with the Integral University and Law Teachers India for taking up such programs time and again on different topics which are very much relevant in today's time. Therefore, if this kind of programs are being continued, I'm very sure that this is going to help not only the beginners, but even those are practicing professionals and academicians to integrate new things in their course of in course curriculum. And I am very sure that this will also enable the students presently taking their studies to become very good lawyers, technically efficient, and in that way, these programs are really beneficial for all of us. So thank you very much for organizing this kind of program and giving me an opportunity to extend my views on this program. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, Rama Rao, sir, you want to say something?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Extremely happy and thankful to be participant in such a wonderful program. For me, the takeaway in this program was, the IT laws and the scope for data auditors. and the insights were very, very practical and thought-provoking. Sir, my request to you is, please update the recording, sir. Up to 8th day, it is coming in the playlist. After that, it's not coming.
No,
So,
we all recordings
roughly
updated. You can see a
updated.
playlist.
Okay,
Yes,
okay, sir. Yeah, yeah.
no, thanks.
Yes, the material is very, very good for reference. I am extremely happy and thankful to you and the whole team for arranging such a valuable session. Thank you, sir. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
thank you, thank you. Recently, let me tell you all participants. Recently, last month I uploaded because it takes a lot of time. So many programs are happening, recording being generated. So I searched from again downloading, again uploading. So I thought let me upload first edition entire thing. Then I keep uploading this thing also. So, and the earlier again, a lot of backlog is also there from some program. So I trying to upload all the, recording sessions in playlist, create a playlist. And I am not creating like, same recording I uploaded in that, I put up 2024, 2025 that way, same thing. So that are in other program also not created other playlist. So can see like, earlier first edition, second edition, all are in that playlist of AI technology law. So that's where, it will help to go through it at your pace whenever you are free. Any other last participant would like to say
Dr.
something?
Kalpesh, you yourself are very inspiring for us now. The way you organize and the way you want to spread the knowledge. Really hats off to you and your whole team.
Yeah, thank you, thank
Really,
you. Let's again,
sincerely, sincerely.
we think we plan support from resource person from all over the India and participant. I can see you and other participant also continuously, keep joining, various programs. So that's
Yes, yes.
again, it's really motivates us. So and then keep pushing participant, take maximum advantage. We know, whenever like no other commitments are also there. So please see recordings, take the test, and keep it open. So
And the great advantage of our program, sir, it improves our confidence. It improves our confidence. We look as if we are labored. After attending our sessions, we feel enlightened. To be very frank.
thank you much.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Any other last participants?
Kalpeji,
Yes,
Namaskara.
yes, yes.
I would like
Namaskar.
to add one thing. So I
Yes,
am
yes.
following up most of the programs, but I see you are always busy with these programs only. This is your regular academic or some other activity. And really, that is inspiring to many of us. Thank you once again.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I also let me tell you, I have learned so many things because I have so many programs. It's not like program is going on, I'm not listening. I have really enhanced listen so many things. Like you can see from variety of topics. So I have also gaining a lot of things from variety of topics. First time, sometime some topics are very new to me. It's not possible for me to have all kind of new knowledge even after couple of decades, different things. But again, it's also learning opportunity for me also. I also learn on variety of topics. And as I told you, I think listen to 200 plus resource person from all over the India. So great thing for me also personally, and then most of the participants. So great thing. So thank you very much. So over to
Kalpesh
you,
ji,
Doctor.
one small thing. Can you tell us the company of your watch, the company which makes your watch? Because we believe that you have 26 hours in a day. You work so
Yes,
hard.
yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, Dr. Gaurav, over to you.
Okay, thank you, sir. First of all, a very good evening to all. I just want to say that the big program is the result of many peoples behind that program. There are many people behind this program too, and it is my duty to remember them all today. So it will be going little bit long. So pardon me regarding this. So on the behalf of the Faculty of Law, Integral University Lucknow and Law Teachers India, it is my distinct pleasure to offer this vote of thanks for our 15-day capacity program on AI technology and law. As we conclude this meaningful academic journey, we reflect upon the wide spectrum of ideas, perspective, and critical insights that have been shared over the past 2 weeks. This program has truly provided a comprehensive and thought-provoking exploration of ever-evolving intersection of technology and law.
At the outset, I extend my deepest gratitude to our Chief Patron, Professor S.W. Akhtar, Honorable Chancellor of Integral University, for his constant encouragement and vision that guides us in organizing such academic initiatives. My heartfelt thanks also goes to our patrons, Dr. Syed Nadeem Akhtar, Pro-Chancellor, Professor Javed Musarrat, Vice-Chancellor of the University, Professor Furqan Kamar, the Chief Advisor to Chancellor, for their continuous support. I would also like to sincere thanks to our co-patrons, Professor Muhammad Haris Siddiqui, the Registrar of Integral University, Professor Dr. Naseem Ahmed, the Dean, Faculty of Law, Integral University. Without their support, the program is not even a little bit possible. And Professor Dr. Syed Akil Ahmed Sir, Director HRDC, for their valuable guidance and encouragement throughout this program. A very special words of appreciation goes to the advisory members comprising Dr. Seema Siddiqui, Dr. Sadaf Khan, Dr. Mirza Zunaid Beg, Dr. Tulika Singh, and the organizing committee includes Dr. Wasim Ahmad, Ms. Reshma Hayat, Mr. Muhammad Ubais Ansari, and Mr. Faiz Osmani for their tireless efforts behind the scene. Our thanks also goes to the student coordinator Muhammad Ayaz Raza, Mridul Mishra, and Minham Zaidi, who worked with great dedication and energy to make this event a success. We cannot forget to acknowledge the contribution of the other faculty members and technical staff of Integral University who ensured smooth technical arrangements regarding publications or designing the pamphlets or brochure and seamless coordination at every step. Equally, we extend our gratitude to the Law Teachers India also under the leadership of Dr. Kalpeshal Gupta. Their contribution, collaboration, and involvement have been a cornerstone of this program's success. Most importantly, we express our sincere thanks to our resource person, including Dr. Jatin Kathuria, Dr. Navtika Singh Nautiyal, Dr. Chintan Pathak, Mr. Rodney De Rider, Ms. Akanksha Prakash, Dr. Apurva Dikshit, Dr. Keso Kumar, Mr. Shikhar Gupta, Mr. Aditya Singh, Ms. Manpreet Kaur, Dr. Diksha Khaire, Ms. Mini Srivastav, Dr. Divanshu Srivastav, and itself Dr. Kalpeshal Gupta again. Each one of them has greatly enriched our understanding, and we are deeply thankful for their valuable time and insights. Finally, to all the participants, I extend my heartfelt appreciation. Your enthusiasm, consistency, and willingness to explore new areas of knowledge have been the real strength of this program. You transformed this event from being just a set of lectures into a dynamic learning community. As we closing this program, let me emphasize that this program was not just about knowledge sharing. It was about building a community of scholars, teachers, and professionals who will continue to engage with the challenge of law and technology. We encourage you all to take forward these discussions, pursue your research, and contribute meaningfully to the future of legal education and practice. With these words of gratitude, we officially bring this capacity building program 2025 to a close. May the learning we have shared guide and inspire us in the times ahead. Thank you all. Thank you, Dr.
Thank
Kalpesh.
you. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Chintan Bhai, for joining and being with us till vote of thanks. So, and thank you, participants. Again, take maximum advantage. We try to give as much as possible from our side, and we want to see your enthusiasm, right? So sometimes we have to push. Please start joining and then take test this and that. Again, we can see you are busy in so many things. So I keep sending so many messages. I got maybe couple of message in last couple of years. Sir, आप ज़्यादा message मत करिए. मैं तो I have to do because maybe somebody reading that message maybe in my third, fourth, fifth, sixth attempt. But again, we know as a faculty, we know so many things are there. Even miss, we try, right? So keep pushing. This is the recording. This is the material. Take the test. These are the link. Whatever things what we can do from our side. So thank you very much, and look forward to see you in future events. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr.
Jai
Chintan.
Hind, sir. Namaskar.
And thank you.